So far, I've executed all my movement. Today's session was actually chest and tricep, but like I said, I'm gonna try my best to up on my live for a minute or two to see if I can get a few people to support and also a few people to appreciate. But yeah. Oh. So like I was saying, I already execute all my movements by training chest and one tricep exercise. Some V-bar. Why not? Mm-hmm. Maybe two more sets with a V-bar. And some more pull down. So, let me know. All right. Some V-bar. 3 sets. I think is a pretty ideal set. Or maybe go 4. And after which I'm going to do some rope. Maybe 2 or 3 sets. Some side lateral raise. But I'm side deltoid. Maybe 2, 3, or 4 sets. We're just freestyling. And like I said, I've executed all my movements already. Man, what the thing just keep on reconnecting? I've done flat bench. I've done push-ups. I've done incline, and I've done flies. So I've executed all my movements already. It was a pretty solid session. Also. Hey. I'm in no rush. I'm no competition with no one. Not even with myself. That slow, steady contraction. Come up, get a contraction down and squeeze. Up, Keep your tension, come down, and squeeze. See this little part of your tricep, which is connected to your longer head. Any form of close grip movement, you're going to activate it. Any form of dumbbell overhead, it's going to activate it as well. Some people want to say it's genetics. I want to say it's hard work and consistency. Once your form is pure and you have a true purpose of what you're doing, then everything will definitely just fall into place. Failure to do so, it's pretty much going to turn in spiral. The months going to turn into years. And you're probably going to question yourself from time to time, like why I'm not seeing any growth or why that person is elevating I'm not. Don't look left or look right. Just dial in and have a true purpose of what you're doing, and you'll be all right. Not bad at all. So we're going to use some ropes and peel. Come a little closer, and you see. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe 2 or 3 more sets. Trust me. Rope. Let's say activate all. The 3 heads longer, shorter. And from time to time, I have to implement some form of rope because of my tennis elbow. From time to time, my elbow just that aggravated, nagging pain that I feel from time to time. Squeeze. What's the answer? You're the answer. I'm not quite sure. Like, why people always think that there's a shortcut. I always want the easier route out. I guess that's so. Hey, do you do some cardio, man?
Huh?
You do cardio?
I ran for about 16 minutes. I got to an hour and a half, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm tired. I was like, I just want to see how far I can run without like stopping and then put on the sticks. And I was like, all right, just get a little jog, put it on 12. It's kind of read.
That's pretty solid.
TikTok and black out for a minute.
That's the fastest way to do it. Whenever you start slowing your exercise down, I mean, nothing will ever be the same. Down to the lightest weight. What's going on, bro? It's going to feel extremely heavy. It's been a while I haven't done no singles. One more set. Let's try and finish strong. Whew. Man, oh man. Damn. That's way too intense. Rope. Go straight down. Or go side. Doesn't matter. Still feel the same thing. Straight down. Side. Huh. Time is ticking. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ah. Once your form, your technique is pure, and you have a true purpose, that's the main reason why you're doing that particular exercise, your strength will follow, and your form as well. So once your form and technique is pure, then strength and form will follow based on consistency and repetition. What's going on, bro? And doing the same thing over and over. Yeah. I mean, if you're a beginner and you just started out with little or no knowledge, I can guarantee you, you're gonna be the coolest kid on the block. So you have to have a true purpose. That's the main reason why you want to work out. And it's always best for you. The sooner you can shift your level of thinking by having that purpose, then you'll be all right. It doesn't make any sense to go into the gym and you're going to worry about, oh, that guy is so jack. I want to be like that guy. We want to be like you. What's going on? Man, what's going on, bro? Doing all right?
Yeah, bro. I don't even know why I haven't become.
Oh, come on,
I
man.
know I have to.
But you were,
Especially now, because like I'm young.
yeah.
It's the best time.
But the other day you were consistent. You were like at it.
I know.
And then you just like, well,
And honestly, I think that's when my life was better. Like that's when things were coming
isn't
easier.
it?
Like
Ah.
not even because I was like more healthy, but just like
Your well being.
I don't even know. It's just it was working better. Probably about to just like do some light so I don't get like super sore. But,
Yeah.
like, I just need to get back into it.
But the aim of the game is to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Try and do a
That's
little
like-
bit each day. That's all.
That's what you've been telling. That's what
Yeah.
you've been saying.
Well, I thought you were, man, I can't believe you like you.
Just
Drop
come
the
in
full of time.
every day.
Oh, what's going on, bro?
Gotta get work.
Man, I tell you what,
Gotta change.
come on, Big Swell. Come and show
You're
your face for a
looking
minute or
good,
two.
dude.
Man,
You're
look at this jump right here.
Look
What,
how big
6
you are. You're getting
Is-
lean.
Yeah, yeah.
You're getting lean.
Oh, it's not real flex. It's just,
You are.
I'm doing a 7 cut.
He's probably
Yeah.
the biggest guy.
He
in all my
is.
classes. I don't know, dude. Gabe's
Oh.
big. Gabe is. I might be a little leaner than him, but he's just he's just giant. He's huge. Big linebacker. Yeah.
Oh,
He's like pretty huge. All right, I gotta go.
all right,
See
bro.
ya. I gotta go work it.
All right, bro. Hey, come on, show your face. You're free. You're just there looking. Come on, show your face.
So,
Yeah.
what's up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a while, but we're about to get back into it.
Well,
Haven't been that big, but we'll
You'll
try
be
to
alright,
get like him.
remember you say you're gonna get back to it, and so I'm gonna take your word for it.
I will.
All
I'll
right,
get
Chan.
back into it.
Just do a little bit each day, bro.
See you.
All right, bro. Be safe. Like I was saying, I mean, you have to have a true purpose of the main reason why you're coming to the gym, and you have to dial in because the moment you start, I mean, that's where the distraction. I can guarantee you that. That's where the distraction is start coming to place. You ever notice, even when it come onto relationship, right? And I mean, you're pouring your heart and soul out, trying to get a complete stranger in your circle, right? Because I mean, everyone is a complete stranger. You take the time out, you figure out if that person, or if there's a connection, or coerce, whatever it is that make you gravitate to that person, right? And then you're pouring your heart and soul, nothing is happening, and you see the moment you're just like, man, screw this, and like you start trying to shift your level of thinking and have a true purpose. That's where you're going to see a lot of stuff. That's where the distraction is going to fall into place. I can guarantee you that. Even people which you thought wasn't on your league, which for some strange, I really don't know why people don't grade it themselves. The sky's the limit. It's going to want to all in your circle. And that's where, you know, you're going to have that true test. You have to dial in. You have to learn to say no as well. If you're a man, don't be walking around with a little wiener euphoric. Everything you see, you're just like, yeah. Say no. And focus on you. And watch elevation. Once you start elevating life, then everything start working like clockwork. Knowledge is power. So I would advise everyone to seek it to the best of their ability. A lot of people just chasing the wrong thing in life. But I'm not in here to criticize, watch, or whatever. That's all meaningless to me. Do you? Some side lateral raise. Let's get it on. See if I can get them 40 pounds. Oh, let's come over. A minute or two. Set my little stuff right there. Yep. Freestyle right here to warm them joints up. Right, welcome, sir. Trying to warm them shoulders up, side lateral raise for them side delts. And then after which, I ain't gonna do no front or whatever, just straight side lateral raise. There is not a shoulder there. What's her height? I'm 6'2". 6'2", sitting at 337 pounds. That's my morning weight when I check this morning. Gonna do now like a little semi-cut, downsizing from 257, 258 there about. Kind of doing a little downsize, and then come in January, I'm gonna start bulk back up, and then after which I'm gonna like choose for a show, and then start cut back down. Ooh. Whenever I'm training chest, I always try my best to do like one shoulder movement, which is my go-to, is like side lateral raise to get that round look that I'm looking for. I don't emphasize on my front delts. I don't really go too crazy on it because I don't think that's a weak point. And my weird delts, I mean, as you can see, I don't think that's a weak point either. What about your coach? To be honest, I kind of like freestyle. Whenever I'm training chest or whatever, I don't really like count the weights. I really don't have time for that. The moment I leave college, I just make my life a lot more easier. I mess around. Well, in this gym, we only got 140 pounds. But my max for flat bench, what was it, 165, because I had a 25 and the 140. I mess around with 405 for like 12 reps. The sky's the limit. And I work a 12-hour shift. I'm a certified shift to short current operator. I also got my bachelor's degree in operation management. I just enjoy coming to the gym. I'm an Army vet. That's where I find my true purpose at. That's where I kind of like shift my level of thinking and take myself to the gym alone with my own thoughts and feeling if I'm not meditating. So I don't really like calculate nothing. I just move. Working a 12-hour shift, I mean, you have to accept the good, the bad. Most of the time I get home in the morning, I can't sleep. So just like, it is what it is. I'm not going to, like if I was messing around 4 or 5 yesterday or whatever, lack of sleep, I mean, the time I take to eat to come to the gym and so forth. So I don't really like track. I just stack some weight up, try and pump as much quality blood into the muscle that I'm training, and then just call it. Hola. I know the fact I'm bulking. Once I surpass like 6, I classify that as a set. If I'm training and I can't surpass 6, that means the weight is way too heavy. So I tend to like do a drop set. And it's 45. Oh. Feel a little bit heavy today. What is your weekly workout routine? Do you train what muscle? Ah, on Mondays, I train chest and probably one or two tricep and side lateral raise as well. And Tuesday, I train legs. I tend to squat every third or fourth week. Coming tomorrow, my main focus is going to be my quad. So I'm probably going to do some single leg extension, double leg extension, single leg press, and so forth. On Wednesday, I train back. On Thursday, I train shoulders. On Friday, I freestyle. I train arms. And Saturday, I do a full body routine. 2 to 3 chest, 2 to 3 legs, 2 to 3 back. And that's pretty much it. On Sunday, meal prep. Get my stuff together for work, meditate and all the fun stuff. Clean your houses. And all the other stuff that comes with it. So that's my split. But knowing the fact that I'm going to do leg press. So on Saturday when I'm freestyling, I tend to not too crazy, like work my inner thigh, do some leg extension, or focus on my hamstring. And this is my little update on my legs. So I do classic. My stage weight is 230. I've done 2 surgeries on this knee, which you can't really tell the difference. I've done an ACL reconstruction and a meniscus repair when I used to be in the army. And I was a part of the national rugby team as well. It's always best to shift your level of thinking and just enjoy the process. Accept the good, the bad. Cherish each moment like it's your last. You cherish your good days, you cherish your bad days, you glorify both. Oh, nope. Nah, not at all. Appreciate it, champ. I mean, I try. I've been working on it for quite some years now, and I tend to eat a lot. I eat. I think that's where I spend like my grocery bill, weekly grocery bill. Like if I'm not buying cleaning stuff for the house from house or whatever, close to $300. A lot of steak, a lot of whenever I'm bulking, I use chicken thigh instead of chicken breast. Chicken breast is way too dry. And when I'm bulking, I like enjoy the process. I like my chips. I like mix my meal up. Bison, ribeye steak, and stuff like that. And I drink a lot of green juice. Much respect. Thanks a lot. The good thing about it last year, when I was bulking, I have little or no knowledge. Man, this 55 ain't no joke. For next year, I don't want to be stressing out myself when it's time to do cardio. So that's why I'm kind of like keep my body percentage fat. Right now I'm 8 point something. I want to stay in the 240 region until next year, then I start bulking back up. But it is what it is. I'm at no 240 region right now. I'm way below that, but complaining ain't gonna solve the problem. I'm just saying, enjoying the process. I cut back on my cardio. Just a little bit. Slightly cut back on my carbs. But I definitely like the way this my physique is looking compared to next year. Next year, my tummy was all the way over here. And then when it's time to cut for a show, 2 hours out of cardio, constantly back and forth, back and forth. That's not an option coming to next year. Oh. A lot of people like want to know the answer. The answer is you. A gentleman is fine. Army vet, a legend. A lot of people want to know the answer, but if you really check it out, you're the answer for all your problem and misery. You just need to give yourself time to figure it out. And once you want to figure it out, you're going to figure it out. Some crunch, 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 some weighted abs. Why not? Elbow to knee. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. See if you guys see what's going on. Elbow to knee, oxygen in, and blow all the oxygen out. Contract, squeeze, blow all the oxygen out. Oxygen in for your mid abs. Tomorrow, after legs, I'm going to do some leg raise from lower abs. That's chest. It's on point. It's definitely a keeper. And after, whenever I was like gapping for a year, but this abs right here, it's definitely a keeper. You're going to feel it. No doubt about it. You're going to feel it. It's almost 3 o'clock. So I have to leave this place in a few. Probably going to do 4 sets. So tomorrow after I train in legs, I can do some leg raise. I was thinking about doing some calf, but it's not really on my to-do list. Let's try this again. This ain't no joke. 2 more sets, and then we're going to call it. 35 minutes on my life. That's not bad. And like I said, I already finished working out. I've done 4 chest exercise, 1 tricep. Yeah. So I always try my best to like up on my life from time to time. One, see if I can gain a 1 or 2 followers, or maybe people to appreciate. I don't know, whatever it is. But my main goal is to help with my watch time, which I have to get like 4,000 watch time or something like that, and to gain a 1 or 2 followers along the way. So that's the main reason why I tend to like go live. Well, I start going live. What do you think about today's era bodybuilding? I mean, do bodybuilding or bigger than the 90s? Yeah. Um, it's a silly question. There's no such question as silly question, but I mean, I have little and no knowledge about bodybuilding, to be honest. And like last year when I was doing my first show, I watched a few YouTube videos and I went on stage. Well, the owner for the gym asked me to um asked me to go represent for them, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. But I mean, back in the 90s, social media wasn't like a big thing, so to say. It's all about like magazine. You have to do a lot of reading. No, social media like taking over is like a huge platform. And once you're well known and you have a good amount of social media followers, then there's a 100% chance you can do well in the bodybuilding industry. Because one, if you're the type of person can push that brand, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to give someone the go ahead or that credit or the win, even if their physique is on point, which they have a small amount of followers? Nah, it's all meaningless though, to be honest. I don't really follow it or follow bodybuilding like that. I watch a few bodybuilding, like I said, last year when I was competing. I have no knowledge of what to do. So I watch a few C bump. Yeah. I watch a few C bump when it's posing. And I know like calories in, calories out. I start cut back on my carbs. I start seeing definition. You add carbs, you're gonna get fat and chubby without doing no cardio. So like a lot of stuff is just like basic knowledge, which a lot of people like fail to take the time out to figure it out on their own. On my show day, I was literally backstage on my phone watching the posing routine for classic because, like I said, I have no knowledge. My mouth was pounding. I was like, man, it was a great experience though. First show with little no knowledge. I came first in all 3 categories, and plus I won the overall with no knowledge, with no knowledge at all. Actually came first in everything and won the overall. So knowing the fact that this knowledge that I accumulate, because coming next year, I have to do an MPC show. I have to do requalify, and then probably do a next show for my pro card. But bodybuilding spectrum is a whole different ballgame compared to back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, you definitely have to work. You have to look the path, and you have to have a tremendous physique to like actually gain such title to be the best of the best. Anyone can be the best of the best now. You just want to have a huge social media platform, and you'll be all right. That's the way I see it. But I really don't, man. To be honest, I don't really follow up on that stuff. I tune in from time to time, but it's all meaningless if you really sit and think about it. So just like, put it on the scale. Is it worth my time? If it don't, then what's the point? If I have to like tune in on anybody, like follow or listen to whatever bodybuilder is saying, or like for instance, I have to watch a podcast. If I have to watch a podcast, there's only one podcast I'd probably watch and follow up on. What's this guy called? Lee Priest. Lee Priest is pretty much straightforward, and that's the thing I like about it. It just tell you as it is. There's no makeup. There's no crappy question. You just tell it as it is. It's not gonna beat around the bushes and like and no. You're gonna tell it as it is. So if I have to watch a podcast or follow up on any bodybuilding or whatever, it definitely have to be Lee Priest because it's genuine and it's straightforward. There's no secret formula when it comes on to working out. Appreciate it, champ. A lot of people like ask some question and nothing is wrong. At one point in time, I think question is all meaningless because based on the type of question you ask, but I kind of like take it back as months turn into years. There's no such thing as meaningless question. Question is question. But a lot of people they don't want to take the time out. Like for instance, like someone like they just come into the gym. Not because you see someone doing bench press, you think that, oh, if you do bench press, you're gonna look like that guy. You have to figure and take the time out to figure what work and what doesn't work for you. And that's the beauty about it. That's the beauty about working out. That's the beauty about accomplish anything in life. You have to take the time out. How much or how far are you willing to go? Because even with this working out, there's a lot of distraction gonna come the way. But the onus is always gonna be on you. I mean, are you gonna give in or are you just gonna have a true purpose and dial in and focus on what you're doing? You have to remember the main reason why you start from in the first place. And if you don't have a true purpose of the main reason why you're doing something, then nothing good would ever come out of it. I'm sure a lot of people, but so far I got 22% in my life, and I'm sure at least one or two-person start their fitness journey. Or they know a person that start their fitness journey. When I was 23, start their fitness journey. And then when they just started, they was like, oh, I'm gonna dial in, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And they have so much thing they want to do. But the thing is they don't shift their level of thinking. And once you don't shift your level of thinking and have a true purpose, what you think is gonna happen? Probably a few months. You're gonna go back to the same old habit, the same old habit. That's just the way it is. I'll tell anyone before you come into the gym or before you want to do anything, you have to have a true purpose of the main reason why you want to do it. You feel me? You can't go 50-50 and like, oh, don't give yourself a second option though. Because you got a conscious, you got a subconscious mind. I mean, if you give yourself a second option, what do you think is gonna happen? At all point in time, you're gonna think like, oh, if that doesn't work, then I can go back and do this. Uh-uh. You dial in, you don't give yourself no second option, you stay focused, and you enjoy the process. Appreciate the good, the bad, and the hustle that comes with it. That's gonna make it worthwhile. A few years, no one knows who C Bump was. Even if you Google his name, probably nothing comes up. But look at him now. He didn't gain his physique overnight or whatever. And that's the thing. A lot of people preach it about, oh, he's poking his butt cheek, he's doing this, he's doing that. You can poke your butt cheek and nothing comes out. You have to put in the work. That's the way it is. Someone can be doing a test, right? I give you all the answers for the test paper. But if you don't study, then what do you think is going to happen? It's a 100% chance you're going to fail. It's not rocket science. Oh, guys, if you're not thinking, this is where I'm going to cut my life. And that's the beauty about it. I do have a job, which I work 12 hours. I have a 12-hour shift, 6 to 6. So I have to leave a little in the tank because now I have to go home, start working on my YouTube video for both channel, and then start doing meal prep, start packing my stuff, jump in the shower, and try to have a little snack, and then off to work. But I really appreciate each and everyone who up on the live. To be honest, I didn't know I would be getting so much support, which I'm more than grateful for. Sometime I probably take my shirt off and give you guys a little small update, but time is against me. I didn't train legs, but this is the way. The inner side of the calf, it's kind of on point. Whenever you're posing, it's an illusion. So my inner thigh, I'm gonna come right here, and then I'm gonna twist it so I can let it pop some more. Because when you're looking down on the judge, you want to give them that 3D look. You want to have that 3D look. You want to have that sweep and that illusion, and just twist, blow all the air out, so you can get them striation while looking down. It's all an illusion, but it's not bad. 336, 37 pounds. But guys, man, I appreciate all the support and all the love I'll be getting. I definitely catch you guys in a bit. Tomorrow, well, tomorrow is the legs day, but I try my best up on the live. Again, like I said, we're just staying consistent. I try our best to do a little bit each day. We're in no rush, and we're in no competition with no one, not even with ourselves. But guys, you guys stay tuned, stay cool, and be blessed. Come on. Peace out. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace out.